All right, guys, Melissa here with some business tips for everybody. So I am now in the process in my business of doing bids. So I had 2 bids today. I went to a new network group, which really makes the difference which kind of network group you're going to. So I had 2 bids this morning. I walked into a building today, offered my services, got the email to contact them, went into another building, and they're like, yeah, we are actually looking for a cleaner. So, work at those relationships, just walk into places. So I did that today. Ordered my business cards. Just do a little bit at a time, guys. I mean, until you get your logo going, just do a little. So I did 100 cards, basic information, and then I will be updating next week for another 100 with something a little nicer. So get that done. What else did I do for my business today? I'm taking like an hour every day to do specific goals, and it's usually much more than an hour, and I'm working hard at it. So I'm pretty much at the bidding point now where I pretty much will have business coming in now. So I had someone else approach me today. I do post-construction cleanup too, which I had forgotten to talk about. I've done like over 7 years of cleaning. I've had Airbnbs, medical offices, banks, church, what else? Commercial, residential, you name it. So I purposely worked for different companies so that I could get their experience under my belt. So I kind of homeschooled it, and I was like, geez, if you can homeschool, you can do this with cleaning companies. So I worked at a ton of different cleaning companies to get that experience, and it is now paying off. Also, people you surround yourself with is important too. So I just also had put my bids in emails, and then I'm like, you know what, wait on your hair. Put the money somewhere else. Wait and give yourself more time until you get your hair done, so that I'm pushing myself more, right? I'm like, nope, you still need that haircut. Keep your money on you, keep that. So that's what I'm doing. And then I also talked to someone too about getting a car. I've been talking to people about that. And there's somebody selling some used cars, and then I said, oh, there's someone else selling a Mercedes I know. It's used, it's not much money. And he's like, I don't care how cheap it is. Do not get a European car, because you're going to have to put money into the parts. No, even if they give it to me for free, he's saying, no, don't do this. So I have someone to lean on with any research I do, any cars I want, to talk to him first, because he's an expert, which is really helpful. And he's also helped my son, who needed an air filter. He's got fuel injection problems. So he's working with him. And then I have another son who is going into the mechanic business, and he's going to check out a school again for that. So he's there for us. Appreciate this person a lot. The other thing too, guys, as my channel says, stand up for yourself. Also stand up for your sons. So I had a call. I had like 2 communications that I wanted to talk to my son. And since the detective is involved, I'm not talking to my son. So I'm hearing, oh, he wasn't here. Oh, he wasn't here again today. Then I heard today, oh, we have a policy that your son actually has to give you permission to talk to him. And I'm like, my son can call me anytime he wants. So, yeah. So be very careful with certain nonprofits that say they're helping people, but they take advantage of the vulnerable. And I'm not saying this place is, but my instinct has been very cautious, as we have a shelter in this state that I've heard nothing but bad about, including someone being stabbed. So a lot of people will take those donations, say they're going somewhere, right? Well, overhead is getting paid quite a bit. So be very careful. stand up for your son. I am in communication with the detective to make sure nothing fishy is going on. So you have to, as a mom, not only are you there for your sons, but you also have to be willing to advocate for them and fight for them. So also when they were growing up, many times when I was in the medical establishment, you know, I had to stand up. What shot is that? No, he's not getting that. Yes, he can get that one. Not that one. You're not going to fill him with shots as a baby. Then no, he doesn't really need this. Yes, I would like this service, but not this service. So you have to be willing to fight as a mom for your children pretty much all the way up. I mean, you do. Even when they're grown and they have people who are still trying to take advantage of them, although they can handle a lot on their own, you still have to be there. Like my youngest is new to the car buying business, and I'm like, you take that car right back there and you tell them they are fixing it, not you. So he took it back again today, and I'm like, you're not paying a dime. You are not paying for this. This is on them. So, I mean, you're not like directly telling them what to do, but you are going to be there helping them. And if you have to stand in, you know, at a time, or have other people stand in for them and say, hey, I need you to go down to this business and talk to these people because they're taking advantage of my son, and someone's in that business, there's other people who will hold people accountable. So you kind of need to be that way as a mom. You need to be very active. I was talking to someone who was talking about how their mom was in a depression growing up, and I'm not going to give details about this, but she left her to fend for herself. And many times, like my grandmother, there was a helplessness there, and it was learned. It was, oh, I can't do this, and I need you to do this. So her kids had to take care of her, versus, no, I'm the adult and I'm taking care of myself and I'm helping you guys. You know, there's a difference there. So don't play the helpless card as a mom. Make sure you're extremely hands-on and proactive. Okay, thanks for joining me here today, guys.